Fear of failure quietly controls the mind by creating hesitation before action even begins. The possibility of making mistakes feels emotionally dangerous, causing the mind to avoid risks and opportunities. Over time, this fear limits growth, confidence, and potential, keeping life trapped inside safety, hesitation, and emotional uncertainty instead of progress. The mind often fears failure because it believes mistakes destroy worth and value completely. Perfection becomes the standard, creating constant emotional pressure and unrealistic expectations. This pressure turns every challenge into a test of identity rather than a normal learning experience, making failure feel deeply personal and emotionally threatening. Fear of failure grows stronger through endless overthinking and imagined negative outcomes. The mind keeps replaying possible mistakes, embarrassment, rejection, or disappointment before anything even happens. This mental repetition increases anxiety and emotional paralysis, making action feel more dangerous than remaining stuck in fear and hesitation permanently. Avoiding challenges may protect the mind temporarily, but it secretly strengthens fear over time. Every avoided opportunity teaches the mind that discomfort and uncertainty are unbearable. This creates a cycle where confidence weakens while fear grows stronger, slowly reducing emotional resilience and trust in personal ability and potential. The mind becomes freer when it understands that failure is not proof of weakness. It is part of growth and learning. Every successful person has experienced mistakes, setbacks, and rejection. Failure provides experience, awareness, and resilience that perfection never could, helping the mind become stronger through real-life challenges. Fear becomes overwhelming when the mind connects failure with personal worth. A failed attempt does not mean the person is a failure. Learning to separate outcomes from identity reduces emotional pressure and allows the mind to approach challenges with greater confidence, balance, and emotional stability instead of fear and self-judgment. Confidence is built through action, not waiting for fear to disappear completely. Small courageous steps slowly teach the mind that discomfort can be survived and managed. Every action weakens fear's control, proving that growth happens when movement continues, even while uncertainty and emotional resistance still exist internally. Fear of failure often grows from the need for validation and acceptance from others. The mind fears mistakes because it fears judgment and rejection. Freedom begins when personal worth no longer depends entirely on outside opinions, allowing confidence to grow from self-trust instead of external approval and emotional reassurance. Emotional resilience grows when the mind learns how to recover from setbacks instead of avoiding them. Challenges become less threatening because the mind trusts its ability to adapt and continue forward. This resilience creates inner strength, reducing the emotional intensity attached to mistakes, rejection, and temporary failure. Getting rid of fear of failure means choosing growth, even when uncertainty still exists. The mind no longer sees mistakes as emotional disasters, but as part of becoming stronger and wiser. Over time, courage replaces hesitation, allowing confidence, action, and emotional freedom to grow beyond the limits fear once created. Fear of failure can be reduced through consistent mental and emotional habits. First, accept that mistakes are part of growth and learning. Second, stop seeking perfection in every situation. Third, take small actions regularly, because confidence grows through experience. Fourth, challenge negative thoughts instead of believing worst-case scenarios automatically. Fifth, focus on progress rather than constant comparison with others. Sixth, separate personal worth from temporary failure or rejection. These habits slowly rebuild emotional resilience and self-trust. Over time, the mind becomes less controlled by fear and hesitation, allowing courage, confidence, and growth to replace emotional paralysis and constant self-doubt in daily life.